Grafting is a plant propagation technique that combines the best qualities of two plant varieties to create a more vigorous and stronger plant. It involves the union of a root system, rootstock, and a shoot system, scion, in such a manner that the cambium aligns to develop into one composite plant. A successful grafting procedure requires advanced preparation by way of a three-way match between species, season and technique. Steps to prepare for grafting. Choose the plants that you propose to graft. University of Minnesota recommends young, vigorous plants up to 5 years old as the best choices for grafting. The young plants should also possess 1 or 2 feet of branch between the graft and trunk. Determine if the chosen plants are capable of grafting. As a general rule, more closely the plants to be grafted are related botanically, higher the chances of the graft union being successful. A scion can be grafted on the same plant from which it came or on another plant of the same clone. Similarly, different clones within the same species can be grafted easily to produce normal plants. Ascertain temperature sensitiveness, moisture needs and ventilation requirements of the plant that you propose to graft. Humid and warm conditions are considered ideal for starting the graft process as they promote callus growth. Water the rootstock at least 12 to 24 hours before grafting. Select healthy scion wood from previous year's growth, preferably before the arrival of spring season. Collect the wood as individual scion pieces of 50 to 100 mm with 1 or more buds. The ideal time for collecting the scions is early morning when the temperatures are cool. Tie the scion wood in bundles, label them and store under moist conditions with a temperature range of 40 and 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Wrap the bundles in a non-perforated plastic sheet or damp paper towel and place them in cold storage. You can also bury the scion bundles and store it in moist moss or sawdust till they are ready for use. When you are ready to graft, cut off the base and tip of the shoot. Retain the remaining portion of the stem, each containing at least 3 buds to make scions. Pick a rootstock that has reached a pencil-size thickness at the intended position of grafting. The rootstock should have a diameter of up to 4 inches for cleft grafting and ½ inch or less for whip grafting. Train the rootstock to a single main shoot and pinch out the lateral shoots. Select a suitable grafting method for your tree, based on the size of the scions and rootstock. Whip graft is the best method for small diameter rootstocks when the scion and rootstock are equal in diameter. Cleft grafting is undertaken for old trees in which the size of the scion is smaller than the rootstock. Bark grafting is suitable for long diameter trees that require damage control measures. Clean and sharpen the grafting knife, shears, blades and other tools. If you plan to reuse grafting clips, make sure that they are cleaned and sterilized. Sanitize your hands with an antibacterial soap before you undertake grafting. Select a suitable date and time for undertaking the grafting procedure. Graft during a time of the day when plant transpiration is lowest, especially early morning can reduce the water stress on the newly grafted plants.